What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. And thank you guys all for stopping by. As always, we are in Hawaii right now. So those of you who haven't watched the last couple of videos that I posted, I'm in Kauai and still been putting out content every day, but I just wanted to answer a question that someone had for me. And let's see if I can read this. This is Kevin. It says, if you collect your benefits at 62, will you get your full benefits at 67? And if not, why would Social Security not give it to you? So, great question. And we're going to answer that in this video. But first off, if you guys can do me a favor, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, and then click all. By clicking all, you'll get notified anytime we post a video. We do daily videos, so by clicking the bell notification and clicking all, you should be getting updated every day. All right, let's start this off just like all the videos that I've started off in Kauai by showing you guys the nice, beautiful blue water in Kauai. So going on my 5th day here in Kauai, and it's been really, really nice. Had a lot of fun. And I'll do kind of a follow-up video just to kind of let you guys know what I did when I was here. But I want to focus on Social Security right now because Kevin had that question for us. If you were to collect Social Security early, so if you were to collect it at 62, you're going to be getting about 70% of the full amount. Now, when you turn 67, you're not going to get a bump. You're not going to get an increase to where now you're getting the full retirement. It doesn't work that way, so you're not going to get a full 100%. Once you take it, you take it. So if you take it at 62, that's what you're going to be looking at for the rest of your life. Now, there is a way, let's say you collect Social Security early, you collect at 62, and it's been less than a year, and you realize, I messed up. I shouldn't have started collecting Social Security. I can't afford it. I need to go back to a full-time job. So you can do a do-over, and with that do-over, you do have to pay back the money that you took out. So that's the only situation that you have, and you have to do that. You have up until a year to do that. So if you retire at 62, right before that year, if you want to do a do-over, you can do that. So that's the only thing you can do. You can only do it once, and you can't do anything else. So if you take it out at 62, that's what you're going to be looking at. Now you'll get a cost of living adjustment every year, hopefully. Just depends on how inflation's doing, but you are going to be looking at that for the rest of your life. So it is a very, very crucial decision to make, and you really need to look at your finances and know where you are if you are going to decide to take it out early. So that's what I have to say about that. Hopefully that answers your question. But you have to think about this. This is the way that I look at it. When it comes to retiring at 62, one thing that I look at is, why is the federal government, why is the Social Security Administration penalizing you for taking out your retirement early? So you have to think about that. And the only real answer that I can come up with is because it's beneficial. It's beneficial to the person who's taking it out. And that's why they are penalizing people for doing it. Because financially, it makes sense for most people, not everyone, but for most people, to go ahead and draw their retirement at 62, if they can afford it. If for them, if everything else is in order, it makes sense to go ahead and retire at 62. Because if the Social Security Administration looked at this and said, well, there's really no difference in the numbers. When I'm talking about the numbers, I'm talking about the Social Security Administration. They're doing the numbers, so they know how many people how long people are living, as far as people on Social Security, how much money is going out to all the beneficiaries. And so because they know this, they're saying, okay, we're gonna have to discourage people from taking it out at 62. And so that's what's going on. They're trying to discourage you from taking it out at 62 because they know that you're probably going to end up on top. There's a break-even point when it comes to Social Security. And usually, for most people, it's around 80. Once you reach 80, let's say if you took Social Security out early, you took it out at 62, you reach 80, and you have another person that took out Social Security at the full retirement age of 67. They reach 80. That's the break-even point. That's where the person that took out retirement, their full retirement at 67, that's where they will surpass that person that took it out at 62. And then obviously, because you're at full retirement, you wait until your full retirement, you're going to be making more monthly, and so you're going to have more money in the long run. But the Social Security Administration, they did the numbers. They know that in most situations, people aren't really living until 80. At least when I'm saying this, I'm saying people who are receiving Social Security benefits, when they've done the numbers, they realize that it's a benefit to take it out early, so we're gonna need to penalize those people. So hopefully that makes sense. But to answer that question, when it comes to Social Security, you can take it out at 62, you can wait until 67, you can even wait until 70 and get the plus up bonuses at 24% more total. But looking at everything, in my opinion, and I'm not at that age yet, but in my opinion, if it makes financial sense for you to take it out at 62, I would take it out at 62. And there's some other factors too that you need to look at. How good is your health at 62? You might think, you know what, my health it's not as good as it's failing. So maybe I should take out Social Security early, because if I wait until 67, I might not be around at 67 and I want to at least collect something. Or you might have family members that you need to take care of that are at that age. I mean, you're around 62, they might be in a situation where they need 24-hour care and you can't afford to pay for that. And you might be able to do that by retiring early and getting your retirement and then taking care of your loved ones. So just there's a lot of stuff to think about when it comes to retiring, when to do it, and how, does it make financial sense? A lot of people, what they will do, if they retire early, they retire at 62, they'll get another job. They'll do part-time work somewhere, maybe working 20 hours a week. Right now, there are a lot of people who work online, so that's an opportunity. There's a lot of gig economy work where you can drive Uber or Uber Eats and all that different stuff. So there's opportunities out there to make a little bit of extra money to offset the money that you would have received if you waited until your full retirement age. But just wanted to answer that question from Kevin. Thank you very much, Kevin, for the question. And we'll have more videos on the way. Make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell notification, click all, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.